I'm recording right now. Do the intro.
Oh no, you good. Y'all good because I'm chilling. Shit, I got a long drive.
Where you going?
I'm coming from my girl house. I'm finna go home.
You was getting down and dirty, huh?
Nah, not even.
I'm gonna kick you.
You know, I just had to stop by and see what's up. You don't check in with these hoes. They get their minds get to wondering what you doing, who you with.
Uh-oh.
You gotta make them feel special.
Yeah, that's why I don't be on social media like that no more.
No, hell no. I don't post nothing. I don't post no bitch. All of my bitches don't think I got social media.
Yeah, because it causes me a lot of problems. I don't even be doing nothing. If you like a picture or anything crazy.
Hell yeah. They be like, what you liking that picture for?
Yeah, I don't like that. I be wanting to be left alone. I don't need to be arguing over no goddamn likes.
Exactly.
Shit, I don't even be taking social media serious. Half the time, if I post something, you see me write something on social media, I'm drunk as a motherfucker. I'll be drunk as shit. That's the only time. If I got my right mind, I know do not write shit on there. If you see me writing, be like Vic drinking right now.
Vic is drunk. Social media typing.
I'm definitely drunk. Because I don't even think to fucking write on social media unless it's like a sports or some shit like that. Like, oh, look who just won this fight. I'm trying to see who else seen it with me.
Nigga, I only post videos. That's it. That's all you're gonna see from me. I'm gonna repost some shit. I ain't giving you nothing authentic. Here you go. Like this shit somebody else put up.
Did you start recording?
Yeah, this shit going. Do the intro whenever you're ready.
Oh no, we will. I'm gonna do it in a second. No, but I was about to say though, y'all do it. HNIC, check it out, checking in. We got a lovely Miss Kiki Joyner here. She got a business she gonna tell us about. So just give us a quick rundown of what your business is.
All right. Well, my business is it's a mobile grooming service, dog grooming to be exact. It's called What the Fluff or WT Fluff LA on Instagram, Facebook, website. We got it all. But basically, I just groom dogs, make them look nice, clean them up. But I do it in a professional manner, as well as a luxury manner. Like it's not just regular grooming. Like I don't groom like I work at a PetSmart or a Petco. So your dog is gonna come and it's gonna leave looking like a show dog. So that's all I know how to do. Ooh. So I don't know how to make your dog look less than what I can make it look like. So
right.
But that's what I do. I provide a luxury experience for the dogs. I try to set my business apart from a lot of different mobile places. They do a lot of services a la carte, which means like you gotta add stuff on, like you get your dog bath and a haircut, but you want like the nails done, so that's like an extra $12. It's like an extra $15. That's like wear and tear on pockets. So I try to come up with a service that's comparable so that everybody is eating. The customer don't feel like they getting robbed, and I don't feel like I'm getting robbed.
Right.
So I just provide everything where I pull up and you ain't gotta pay for nothing extra because everything is in the fee, right. As well as the mobile fee, because that's a luxury. If you order from DoorDash, Postmates, you're not only paying for McDonald's, you gotta pay for exactly. You gotta pay for that charge, and that's what it is. It's just a service that's at your front door.
That's beautiful.
And it's a special service too. Yeah.
Convenience. A convenience.
Yeah, it is convenient. A lot of customers, they always ask, why is it, so expensive? It's more expensive than when I go get my hair done. And I always tell my customers, like, is you pissing on your fucking hairdresser? Is you trying to bite your hairdresser? Is you sitting still for your hairdresser? Like when I'm grooming, like your dog is not the same dog that it is when it's at home with you. It's a whole different person when it's on the table with me. So we gotta charge for that because it's a danger. I done seen groomers get messed up trying to do a dog. So, but it's a good business, and I advise a lot of Black people to get into it because we always creative. And a lot of the Black groomers that I know in this field, they do the most creative designs. They do the most creative colors. It's just, we know how to, whatever we do, we take over. So I know like it's a lot of untapped talent out there.
Exactly. But that's why we do this, because that's why we do it. We trying to build a network, man. We trying to get in the metaverse, man, and really connect people, because most of what we think like growing up is be a rapper or an athlete. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you make your money. Yep.
It's 1,000,001 ways to get rich, to make money. Wealth is not got just something you get overnight. You got to build it, and things and stuff you doing right now, and that's the key, man. That's what we doing right now. We trying to connect all the dots so people see you and people inspired by you, and we just start doing different stuff. Like you said, we take over stuff when we get our hands on it.
We do.
Yeah, and I like that you brought up convenience, because convenience is very important, because your prices are part of your branding, and people don't really recognize that. And since you actually are offering convenience, that's something that's real important, because like when I was selling burgers at school, I would buy them for $1, sell them for $2, because you can't get this burger at school. Like you're not getting cross right. Like, so you got to pay an extra $1 on top of it. Like, unless you want to go hop the fence yourself, you want to go hop the fence, make it down there, pay me an extra $1 for that good old convenience. Everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? So
fair exchange, no robbery.
Fair exchange is no robbery. So giving them what they want, absolutely. But let's start digging down into it.
That's a good concept though, because money is what you call an abstract. It don't really have value. It depends on what circle you in for your money to have value. Like if you take a pair of Jordans to the ghetto, that shit got a lot of value. You take that to these rich, like upper echelon snooty people, they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't do that. Trash to them. Now they might have $1 million teacup that they bring their little friends in. They see, they go, oh, this nigga Pop, he got the teacup from France. Ooh, you take that to Compton, nigga. Somebody gonna break it. They're not gonna give a fuck about that teacup. Money is invisible. You know what I'm saying? Money is really invisible. You build wealth by value. You know what I'm saying? What you're doing, it has to be built. We always think you got to get rich quick. We got to get signed. It's built. Value is built. What you're doing is it.
Yeah, it take a lot of hard work, and it's just a lot of dedication. Just a lot. I have homies that all the time, like, I showed Daddy how to groom. I showed my best friend, her ex-boyfriend, I showed him how to do his shit, get his shit together. And like beforehand, like Daddy his own man, he his own entity. That nigga is, he's amazing. But the homie, he was just like, man, you make this shit look easy. Like I see you hustling, I see you working, and you make it look easy, and it's not easy. I'm like, no, it's not, but it's easy when it's something you want to do. Yeah. Anybody can do something, but when you like to do what you do, that's gonna make you the most money, because it's not gonna feel like work. It don't feel like work. I'm playing with dogs all day, making them look cute. That's how I look at it, and I get paid for it. So it's just like, exactly, you gotta love what you do. So if you don't love what you do, it's not gonna be for you. And I've seen a lot of people fall off in this career because they don't love it.
That's what a lot of careers.
How did you actually start your business up though?
Like, that's what I want to do. Before we do that, before we get in that, let's pivot. Since we want other people to watch this, we want people to relate to you. First, where'd you grow up? Where'd you come from? How'd you were raised? That type of thing. So just tell us a little about yourself. Where'd you grow up? Where you come from, and all that.
Well, I grew up in Culver City, California.
Hold on. Run back real quick, because you was glitching.
Two-parent household. Oh, my bad. I said I was born and raised in Culver City, California. Two-parent household. I had a brother. I lost my brother when I was 10 to gun violence. But that, that only
He
made me
named after him.
Yeah, what I was about to say,
yeah,
which I'm
He
named
named
after,
after him.
absolutely.
yeah, he named after my brother. So like, that right there in itself always at that time when I lost them, I didn't realize until I got older, but it always made me realize that the only person I got is me. I can't trust nobody. I can't have nobody look out for me. Because my brother was taken out by his friends. So it's just like I always had that in my mind. Like I only got me. I don't got family, because at the end of the day, my brother we couldn't call nobody to come and help if he had the opportunity. So I would just look at it like you only got yourself. So you gotta make sure that you straight at all times, even if there's no one else around, even if you have somebody, you just got to make sure that you straight. So when I graduated, I was just looking for shit to I always said that I'm straight as far as my mentality, but I just need some money. Like once I get the feel of money, like I feel like I know everything. Like I done read every book. Like there's nothing else that I don't know except money. Like how can I get my hands on some money? And I started working, and I'm like, these little 9-to-5 jobs, they ain't nothing. I don't want to go to school forever, because then I'm gonna wait years before I get money. So
And
I'm
build
just
this
at work. Exactly. So I'm at work one day, and this chick named Danae, she walked up to me. I'm outside smoking a cigarette. She like, what you doing with your life? Like a DeVry commercial, my nigga, like that nigga that come out with the hat, like, what are you doing all day? You just like, that's how she came at me. Like, I'm just like, I ain't got nothing to do. She like, let me show you how to groom. I'm like, I don't even like dogs like that. She was like, you think I like dogs? So I'm like, all right. But then this motherfucker was a show groomer. This bitch be flat ironing dogs' hair, like doing all type of crazy shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, okay, that's a cool skill. But what changed my mind was when she did a dog, and I seen that lady hand her $200. I said, you got $200 from doing a dog? She like, yeah. And motherfucker was doing like 6-7 dogs a day. So in my mind, I'm like, that's $200 a dog.
Okay,
Oh
you
yeah.
making some cheese over there.
I have to get in this career. I have to get in this. So boom. So when I started grooming and I wasn't able to charge what she was charging, she's like, oh no, you gotta work up to my level. She like, you can't just say, oh, I know how to cut dog hair, give me $200. She like, no, your dogs need to look like my dogs in order for them to want to pay that price.
Oh,
so I'm like, okay. Yeah, and taught me how to do every style, taught me how to hand scissor, taught me how to do a whole bunch of shit. Like just not even just the shit that I learned when I got certified. I was more advanced from her teaching me. When I got to the certification program, I sped through the certification program because I knew so much because of her.
You already knew everything.
Yeah,
So
and I knew more than the instructors.
Okay. Would you consider her to be like a mentor then?
Oh hell yeah, I still call her to this day. Like I'm low key godmother to like one of her kids. She got a bunch of them. One of them, I know I'm the godmama of because I done been there for like every birth. So I know I gotta be godmama to one of them. But hell yeah, she's a mentor, and what she do that for the next person because I'm appreciative of shit like that. That shit is grateful for me. She gave me a whole path in life, and that's why I passed that down to Day and my homeboy.
Each one teach one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So
that's what you gotta do.
Once you finish the certification and all that, how was day one of actually starting a business? Like you out there in the streets, you got the knowledge, and what was day one looking like?
It's been a lot of day one, sir. Because in this field, you don't just start off and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna open up a business. Now you gotta get your feet wet. It's dangerous, and you could really fuck up, kill a dog, hurt a dog. That's why a lot of these places got a lot of lawsuits and shit. So can't just dive head first. So I've worked for PetSmart, I've worked for Petco, I've worked for several different mom and pop shops. For the last like 5 years, I was working at this little retail spot that didn't have a grooming. And I just happened to walk in there and be like, y'all own Montana, like Santa Monica. This is a rich area. Like, I love celebrity culture. Like, I know celebrities hang out on this fucking street. Like, why don't y'all, you know? And they gave me the opportunity to start my own grooming shit there. But, you know, they had to get their back in. They had to coop. So I had to split 50-50 with them. But for when I started working there and that salon, it was only me. I was the only groomer. Now it's my little cousin, it's Day, it's my homeboy, it's 2 other groomers and a bather. And I brought all of that in. But I'm sitting here like, I'm not making all the money. Plus, I'm not Jeff Bezos or none of them niggas. I don't know how to get past on taxes. A nigga paying 10, 12 a year in taxes. Like, it's killing me.
Right.
So I'm like, you know, like, I gotta think of something. And I had a homie, he got several businesses and he just been in my ear for years. Like, bro, like, nigga, you done built this whole shit. Like, that could have been your shit. That 5 years of your life gone that you gave somebody else. Now you gotta, you know, I'm always been a good saver. I can't tell nobody how to start a business without a loan because not everybody is financially aware like myself. Like, I save more than I spend. I might look like a nigga balling, but that's because I know what I be wanting to get. If I know there's some Jordans that's coming out, I'm gonna set aside, you know, this right here so that I could get them. But the rest of that money, that's going up. Putting that up. Bills paid, everything paid, putting that up. I got weed to smoke, putting that up. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I always been. And that's been for years. Years.
That's real important though, because have you ever read this book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
Nah, everybody keep telling me about it, but I ain't read it yet.
Look at it on YouTube or listen to it like audio book on YouTube, like while you're driving or something. And then just absorb it like that. And there's another one, Richest Man in Babylon. And they kind of explain that concept. That's why I said wealth has to be built. You know, it's not like an overnight thing. All your money that you make, like you work in and all this stuff like that, you're always supposed to pay yourself 10% before you pay any bills or whatever. So if you're bringing in $500 a week, before you do anything with your money, you invest 50% in yourself, you know, whether you put it in a stock or like you said, you just put it to the side. Some people do 401k. I wouldn't recommend that. You always invest 10%. That way you increase your value. And when an opportunity comes by, you prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're not missing things and stuff like that. It's a concept. And then you can spend your money freely. So it's supposed to go, you pay yourself 10%, you pay your bills, and then the rest of your money, you can really do what you want. You don't have to feel bad about spending, you know what I'm saying? Because you already did what you were supposed to do. So check that book out. And that what you saying, that it'll enlighten you even further. And I think it'll get people to understand that concept. Like, you have to put something away, prepare for your future.
Yeah, you have to. Like, I be telling niggas, like, when niggas get their taxes, I have never spent a tax. Never. For all the years that I've worked at PetSmart and Petco, every income tax check I've ever received, I have never spent $1.
Damn.
I put them motherfuckers away. I act like I didn't even get it. I never got it.
That's what Jasmine did.
Yo, we family for a reason. I act like I don't even have that motherfucker.
So that means y'all got y'all credit up and y'all got a down payment. Y'all house ready. Y'all just taking your time.
House ready, nigga. Bro, to try to get a house out here, first of all, you can add the money. It's the color. It's the color. That's what matters the most. It's the color.
Yeah, they block you up quick.
Yeah. They block you up quick and want to box you in. And like, I ain't believe in investing in my neighborhood, but niggas, y'all want me to spend $1 million in my neighborhood for a little 1,700 square foot house. Nigga could go to Atlanta for that same $1 million and be living like I'm a rapper.
You gonna have a waterfall in your house.
Nigga, what?
They said Texas is the best bang for your buck. That's why a lot of like millionaires and billionaires, they come out here and build fortune, and then they go claim residency in Texas. They pay less taxes and stuff. They take home.
The
Because it's
teacher at
only
the
state
school
tax.
got a house in Atlanta. He got a house out here, and he got a house in Atlanta, and that house got a waterfall in it. He was serious.
That's what niggas move out to get their big houses and stuff like that because you just pay way less money.
Yeah, as you should.
You pay way less money exactly as you should. I don't know about moving to the South though. This global warming with tornadoes and all that shit. I'd be damn up by a house that motherfucker blow away the next year. It's hot.
Tornado.
I'd be hotter than fish grease.
And you know what's messed up when them natural disasters happen, and then like the whole neighborhood and half the city is blown away. Even though you got insurance, the insurance companies can't even cover all that damage. So it's you've been paying all that money just to be asked out anyway.
We didn't think y'all was gonna have us redo the whole city.
The only reason why they can't pay.
They pay them 20 years. Like the New Orleans people was paying that 20 years for the home insurance. It was too much damage. People, the insurance companies had default. Like we can't pay everybody.
They can't pay everybody because they paying their CEOs like 20 motherfucking million and shit to sit up there.
The fat cats want their business still, baby. Can't help
it. Sit up there.
And it's not a crime to be broke. So that's the sad part. All they can do is take you to civil court, and then you could win, and it's be like, I still don't have the money. It's just be like, well, I guess when you get it, it's just, you can't really do nothing to them.
You can't do nothing to them because you can't touch them.
Can't do nothing.
Yeah, we're going low off the rails now. Let's bring it back. So, when did your business start to grow?
Well, my business always, like I would say, probably my third, fourth year grooming. Little backstory: I've been grooming about 11 years.
Okay.
So,
break it down.
Yeah, so my fourth year, that's when I really got into the groove. Like I was feeling myself. And I've been feeling myself ever since.
Damn, so you had to build you built a team basically.
Mm-hmm.
So with Data and everybody on that. So
I left my team. I just bought.
Say that again.
I said I had to leave everybody, but I'm gonna bring them with me.
Oh shit! Hold up! I need you to say that again. You breaking up?
I'm gonna bring them with me. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you was breaking up. We couldn't hear nothing.
My bad. I was in the hills. I was trying to fly through the hills so that I wouldn't break up, but I broke up anyway.
No, but you said why you say you had to leave them? Because this is a lot. This stuff people be going through a lot. Like Jazz, a lot of people say they go through this. You know, you got to feel people out, and you know what I'm saying.
Oh no, it's not that. It was anything bad or nothing. No, hell no. Everything is still peachy. It's just the place that I built my original business. It just wasn't cohesive to me getting rich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
it was worth.
Yeah. So yeah, I just had to do what was best for me, and I just bought a van. I had having the money already, so it wasn't nothing to just go out and get it. And then I have, my best friend that's, doing all the marketing. Well, two of my best friends doing all the marketing and shit for me, helping me out, getting the motherfucking rap, booking my appointments. But I mean, it's not like I'm starting a business from the ground up. It's just I'm mobile now. Cause where I'm at, I've been there 5 years, and every single one of my clients is like, all right, well, fuck this place. You can pull up to the house now? Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's smooth.
So it's like
clientele ready.
Yeah, and the thing, and like the only thing is like it's a tricky situation because of the fact that it's kind of like she could say like the lady I did the business with, she could say like, oh, I stole her business and try to sue me, which I'm prepared for because that's what happens in this field. Because PetSmart tried to sue me. I would say PetSmart tried to sue me when I left them the first time, but it didn't hold up in court. So you know, niggas is out here weird. That's why I say, um, it's all gravy with Day Day and them because as soon as I work these next 6 months, because I'm projected to make double what I was making at there. So in 6 months, I'm willing to buy another van, and then that's gonna be Day Day's van, and then by the middle of next year, I'm gonna have my storefront.
Ooh, and, you moving, man.
Yeah. And then from my storefront, I'm doing hotels, and then as well as I'm gonna do doggy daycares.
Ooh, you moving, man. I'm proud of you.
And the name got flair to it already, so you on 10.
Yeah, I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I want to have some type of generational wealth. Y'all got little babies. I got little nieces and nephews and shit. I want them to be able to have a place to come work for the summer, or they go to school and they get a business degree or whatever the fuck. They can run the company, like keep it all in the family. Like we don't have nothing like that. Like how do you think the Waltons and the fucking Rothschilds and fucking the Bushes, the Kennedys, all of these families have a name. They have a legacy. They have money, multiple businesses, all type of shit. And like, what Black family can really say? Oh, I got something that I could pass down from this generation to the next generation to the next generation. And that's something that I want to have. And if I could have this whole monopoly of this dog world, I could sit back in my rocket chair 80, 85 and watch all my nieces and nephews and shit. If I choose to have kids and see my kids run this shit and then leave it for their kids to run it. And that's the most beautiful thing that I could ever imagine. And that's my dream. That's my dream for that shit to happen, to where we ain't got to worry about nothing.
I be thinking about that too. I be like, man, we gotta be the next Coca Cola out here. Like have them straight to where it's like, even if you got the last name, you good. You got a spot somewhere, but you gotta work.
You got a spot. You gotta work for it.
Come on now, you can't be lazy out here just thinking, oh, I'm gonna work for the company and just la and just ruin it.
Now you gotta take the company to the next level.
You gotta work. Quit playing. Come on now.
You gotta be like the Gucci's. Like the Gucci's is one of the best families. And it was like the daddy did this, and then the kids came in and was like, nah, we finna be international. We finna do this. We finna do that. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like the Gucci started off doing shit for horses, and then their kids came in like, nah, we should do luggage. Nah, we should do perfume too. Hey, we should throw some clothes in there as well. And now look at them.
Booming.
That's some real shit.
What I want. Like I come in with this mindset, and then years later the kids come in like, oh no, we finna add this, and now we international. We over here in Italy and Africa and all these other fucking places. Like that's the type of shit I'm on.
Man, that's some deep. A lot of people is starting to have this mentality, man. That's why I think it's important we connect. Everybody. I was trying out some stuff, LLCs and all. I just closed the LLC. Actually, I wasn't doing nothing with it. But did you have to do anything like that? Like do paperwork and all that? What would be the starting point for someone that's trying to do something like that?
Basically get your LLC first, establish your my fault.
No, you good.
Establish your LLC. One thing that we're working on now is if you have a name that's unique, that's catchy, even if you look and it's in other states, but it's not trademark. Like I looked and saw that What the Fluff is in other states. It's even in other parts of California, but nobody trademarked it. So now I'm in a position where we already started the ball to trademarking this name. So if we become a name as big as PetSmart, all you other little companies, and for lack of better words, either get down or lay down. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, like that's what it is. But basically, do that. Have a business account, go to a trusted bank. I would do a credit union. This time I did Chase because I already have a credit union my other business is through my credit union, so I wanted to try something a little bit different. So for my advice is go through a credit union. So go through a credit union, get your business established. Make sure you have an accountant, even if it's just you, because you want to make sure that you crossing your I's and you dotting your T's. What is it? Dotting your I's, crossing
Right,
your T's.
it's verb reverse. Dotting your eyes,
Yeah,
cross your T's. You said
you
it
gotta
right.
make sure you're doing that because Uncle Sam don't play, and they watch and since this whole little PPP loan and the SBA shit, they scrutinizing everything. And with Trump, with him defunding the IRS and Biden never refunding the IRS, it's small now. So when the IRS is small now, they have enough. They only have enough people to focus on small people. So the smaller your business, the more scrutinized it will be. So you have to make sure you have your. You gotta make sure you stand on your P's. But as long as you got your LLC, insurance, no matter what type of business you're doing, insurance is always important because you never know what goes wrong. And a lot of people don't do that. Just like with life insurance, health insurance, niggas don't do it. Insurance is important, no matter what it's for. Health, whatever, it's important, especially with your businesses. Insurance is important. I can't stress that enough. But that's how you start it. Get your LLC, trademark it if it's available. Get your start your business account. Make sure you have an accountant and make sure you have insurance. And everything's a learning process still for me. So there's a lot of things that I'm still learning, but those are the 5 things that I've learned so far.
So I see you pressing insurance right there, right? So how did you learn that lesson that insurance is important? Because we had a lot of people on here and nobody's really was stressing insurance like you were just now.
No, Delvon did. He was explaining the UILs and different. That's what I was talking about, like 401ks and there's certain different like packages you can do besides a 401k, and it has insurance included with it. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you learn that lesson?
With business, well, as far as business insurance, it's just all about liability. And how I look at it as I'm the face. No matter how many people I have working behind the scenes or whatever, I'm the face of the company. So if I have a dog, and let's just say I'm not even working on the dog, let's just say I have an assistant who's taking the dog out of the kennel or whatever the case, and the dog gets out and runs away or it gets hurt, it gets injured, whatever. I'm the one that's responsible for it. Right. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the one that's responsible, not that person. Me. So with insurance, with a lot of the times that a lot of places that I've worked at, a dog get injured and then immediately the owners, they're pissed because vets, them niggas, they charge. Okay, yeah. I'm telling you, if it's just for some glue, that's gonna be $400-$500 just to glue it. Like, it's ridiculous. The worse the injury, like it's terrible. But like, I've seen owners of the salons and stuff not have insurance, and they're shitting bricks because they're barely breaking even with the grooming and everything, and now they have this $6,000-$7,000 vet bill that's looming over them.
Yeah.
And they didn't have insurance. Now, had you had the proper grooming insurance, because there's insurance for everything if you look for it. I didn't even know there was grooming insurance until I looked for it. And there's grooming insurance. They'll be like, okay, if you cut a dog, you hurt a dog, whatever, send the bill out, we'll pay for it.
Easy. Knock it smooth out.
Right. Like the place I was just at, it was the owner's fault, but because it happened on our premise, we had to pay for it. But she let the dog out, and it was ironic. But the dog he accidentally ran out the store, so we chasing the dog, and the dog get hit by a car by his own fucking dog walker. Own dog walker. The dog walker was on its way to pick up the dog. The owner had came to drop off some shit, and it was just a whole It was fucked up.
That's
But the dog walker hit the fucking dog, bro. And it was a Burmese mountain dog, big ass dog.
Ooh.
Broke his hip.
damn.
$10,000 surgery, right? And $2,000 a month bill for acupuncture and physical therapy for 14 months. So not only did the owner have to pay $10,000, I had to pay the $5,000. She had to pay the other $5,000. $10,000, and then $2,000 for the next 14 months, so the dog could go to physical therapy.
That's
crazy.
Because there's no insurance. So as soon as I got my shit 100% me, I'm 100% in charge. I was like, okay, let me look on Google, because there gotta be some type of grooming insurance. And sure enough, found it. And yeah.
Okay, you had to learn the hard way.
I had to learn the hard way. So you have to, you know, and then I'm mobile. So I gotta make sure, like, somebody hit me, I hit somebody, I gotta be straight. Somebody already stole my catalytic converter off my van already.
Damn.
So yeah.
Oh, that's wicked.
That's what they be going for. At U-Haul, they used to have to put little cages on their catalytic converters.
Yeah, that's what my dad just told me. He said he gonna find a little thing, because he said his homeboy was making them for people's cars or selling them. I said, damn, niggas always know how to market money.
That's a good hustle there.
Right, for Catholic, where you live in the hood, you need this, nigga. So I need it.
You definitely need it with the truck, because they're gonna be coming, because it's easier to kind of do with a truck, because you can slide up under it real easy.
Yep.
Do a quick job.
Disappear real quick.
Yeah, we be trying to back in and shit, but I mean, we got.
Yeah, so you gotta have a cage on it.
So how did you I know you said you got some people that do a little bit of advertising for you here and there. How's advertising versus when you started versus now?
It's better now because I'm actually being advertised. At first, I wasn't advertising. Like, I never advertised anything. I'm always a groomer that's been word of mouth. Like,
so no Facebook posts, no Instagram, nothing like that.
I don't know. Like, I just recently started my Instagram, like right before the pandemic happened. And then, but I don't post pictures. Like, I'm not a picture taker. I don't post pictures of me. So I don't get social media. Like, I'm just now starting to figure it out. Like, I play with it here and there, like how to do a story and stuff. Like, to be 31, a nigga don't know nothing about social media. Like, I'm not a social media person. So that's why I had to have my homeboy and my best friend. I had to have them help me, because my homeboy, he's social media savvy. Like, he's a rapper. He has his clothing line. He does videos. Like, he does everything. So, like, he be having 3,000, 4,000 views and shit. So I'm just like, I need to get on your level.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, you need to show me what to do. And since he's the one that talked me and pushed me into doing this, I'm like, yeah, off top, like, I ain't even gotta pay for it. Like, he do everything. Like, he makes sure I'm out there. And then plus, a lot of my friends now, since I'm 100% on my own, I don't know, them bitches was not posting me before, but now they are. So I gotta be thankful for that. But that just made me think, like,
they just proud of you.
Right, exactly. Like, they proud now. Like, okay, fuck you bitches, but whatever, thank you. But
well, women still in the gym.
But yeah, so it's been good. It's been good. Like, and a lot of my customers, I guess they're happy too. They're proud of me. So a lot of them have been posting me. So, and then I have a lot of, like I said, I have a lot of clients that are well off. Some of them are celebrities. Some of them are in that celebrity circle. So just having them, like, be able to post my shit and be like, oh, this is who does my dogs, is, yeah, it's gonna be big things for me. I'm telling you, popping. I'm gonna be popping real soon. everybody gonna know my name.
I'm sure of it. I'm 100% sure of it. Because you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, 11 years this year.
You've been doing this for a while, man. And you done train people. You're doing everything. The net you already dealt with like being over people and stuff like that. You know, once you open your mind up, you know, you think of money a little differently. Like a lot of people think of money as in a consumer type way. You know, what can I buy? What can I get? You know, that type of thing.
Right.
People that have some type of value, they kind of see money differently. How much money can I give away to make my life as easy and as secure as possible? So they don't have no problem paying employees and doing stuff like that, because employees the one that's gonna go out and make you more money. And you know, they the ones that's getting the shit into the stick, because you don't never want to give your time for money. You want to give money to get more time for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the real key, man. Freedom. It's really freedom. That's what we're fighting for. Real freedom, though. Real freedom.
Real freedom. Real freedom. Real freedom.
Because you could be right into a slave mentality, or just a slave to the system that is not for us. Real easy. Just fall right into the different little traps, man. You'll be right there doing that. And that'll be your life. It'll be over before you know it.
And that's where I was at too at one point, where I was just like, do I want to be an entrepreneur? Because I always had the mind, like not mindset, but the idea, like everybody's not meant to be a CEO. We gonna need waiters. We're gonna need garbage men. We're gonna need all of these people. These are the people that we're gonna need. Like, everybody can't be a boss. It's impossible. It's not, you know. So,
everybody can be a boss, but they just can't be a boss at the same time.
So I was thinking, you know, that's just how I was thinking at that time. Like, you know, not like putting myself down, but it's just like, nah, you cool where you at. Like, you gonna make your money and whatever. But it's just like, the older I'm getting, I'm just like, nah, fuck that, bro. Like, nah, like, you get old, bitch. Like, you don't want to be doing this shit all day. You don't be fucking wrestling with German Shepherds when you 45. Like, nah, you don't want to be doing this shit. You don't want to be chilling and relax and shit. Who knows? Like, right now, you working like a slave because you single. You ain't in a relationship. You got all this free time. So, might as well take it out with work. But what happens when you fall in love and you get that family or whatever? You going to be at work all the time? If I have kids, I want to be the PTA mom, the soccer mom. I want to be there. I want to be at my kid's school so much. My kid like, fuck, go home, bitch. Like, why are you here every day? Like, that's the type of parent. That's the type of parent.
That's crazy. It's funny you say that, because I have a power lineman certification, and that's kind of what's like, and I make a lot more money, but it's kind of what's been holding me back from doing that, is because I'll have to be gone all the time. Like, they want me to be out of state. Like, you be gone for 8 months at a time. It's like all that time I'm missing with my kids to provide for them. And it's like, you could be an
everything
parent, even though you providing at the same time. It's like, I don't think that, even though it's doing for the kids, it might be hurting them at the same time.
It is hurting them. Look at all the celebrity kids that got millions of fucking dollars, but they fucked up because their parents was never there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's other shit that's going on too. We ain't gonna talk about that. But at the same time, like, they was never there. So it's just like, damn, like, I don't want to give y'all the world and all you wanted was me. So that's why I was just like, nah, I gotta get into a position in life where I don't have to work all the time. And I can't do that if I'm working for this bitch. If I'm helping this bitch. If I'm just doing everything and you get richer and you younger than me. You 25.
Yeah, that's the big conflict, because man, we was just talking about that. It's in-home care workers and whatnot, and they got like the people in the home, they paying $1,000 a day to get help, but they paying the workers $20 an hour, and they there for like 12 hours. Like, that don't add up. You getting way more money than what you paying these people, but keep in mind that's only one tenant. So it's like, they found the formula and was like, yeah, we finna mix it up. We finna get y'all to work y'all asses off. Y'all getting paid good, so y'all feel good. but at the same time, they making a boatload and they post it at the crib.
It's the consumer mentality. That's what I'm telling you. Like how she said, everyone can't be bosses. The economy, like not just nationally but internationally, it don't work to where you could just have all winners, all billionaires, all you can't have all of everything. That's not how it works. So they set up like credit cards, everything. They set it up for us to be consumers because consumers drive the economy. Even though creators and all that, they make jobs and all that, it's the consumers that keep them afloat. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be consumers to have an economy, but we also have to create things. But they set it up because the consumer needs to be bigger than the creator because the consumer drives it. So it always is more obstacles, especially for a Black person, to start and create and do businesses and stuff like that, because it's just how the system is set up. Is not, you know, the things that they promote and sell to us are you have to get signed, you have to, you know what I'm saying, you have to join this group, you have to, you know, you have to always do something with somebody else to make it, and you waste time doing that instead of building your own.
Yeah,
you know?
they about to be bootlicking and be in cahoots with you. You know what I'm saying?
But it makes sense for it to happen to Black people from a person's perspective that's running. And I take ideas like this from reading Nikolai Machiavelli's The Prince. He talking about running societies. And it makes sense. It makes sense to do it to Black people, because if you need so many people to be consumers and to be poor to have rich people and to have this for the economy to work and be effective, if you need a rich sector and you don't even like these motherfuckers anyways, they've been your slaves, we can use them to be part of our economy and be that sector. Well, you know, they do it with Hispanic people too. We can use them to be the working class while we can be the creators. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you can easily fall into it. And how things are set up and how the things were sold teach us to be on the side of a consumer. Get a chain, you know what I'm saying? Get the fly gear and all this. While these other people is more focused on creating it so we can buy it or so we can do it. We're good at promoting things too. We're fucking excellent. They love to throw some shit on the NBA player or your favorite rapper or something like that. That's what
we swag it out.
That's what you're used to.
Because we swag it out.
All right, let me ask you like 2 more questions real quick before we get you up out of here too. I was gonna ask you, what type of events do you be having? Like, have an event or throw a type of soiree of some sort? What type of things do you actually get into to showcase what you got to these people out here?
Well, that's something that I haven't done ever. I would be dead ass honest. That's just something I haven't done ever. Now that I'm mobile, I've been thinking like, well, I have an event coming. It's not my event, but it's my homegirl's event. She having this. It's on the 26th, and she has her own cupcake shop. It's called Coco's Lip Smack and Cupcake.
Okay.
We want you to set an interview up for it.
Oh, for sure. I would do that.
Absolutely.
And she's cool as shit. She's smart and she know way more than I know because I have to talk to her at times to be like, okay, bitch, so what do I do now?
Yeah.
Like what, you know, like what's going on? This part of my truck is like, cause she was mobile, and then she got her she was a mobile cupcake thing, and she caters too. She does more than just cupcakes. She does cookies, cakes, little peach cobblers, like, you know, and then she does like selective flavors of the month and stuff, and like that's when I tap into her. Like she like, okay, like you can't just be grooming, like we gonna have to do some events, we gonna have to do this, we're gonna have to do that. So I'm just like, you right.
Yeah.
Keep grooming, like you right. Like it's a learning curve to me, so I can't sit up here and tell the next person, oh yeah, I threw this event. I haven't done nothing like that because I don't know yet. Like I haven't came across that. Have I wanted to do things like that? Of course I have. But going about it, I don't know a lot of stuff. So, and then it's a lot of things like, because I don't know a lot of things, I don't like doing things by myself because I don't ever want to get taken advantage of. So I like, you know, talking it over with someone who might know a little bit more than me, and then they kind of shadow me into it. So as long as you can help me open the door, I can walk through it by myself. I just don't want nobody to steer me through the wrong door. I'd rather you be there to, you know what I'm saying, help me out, boom. But once I got it, and I don't need no more help. And that's one thing like I respect about Nicole. Like she don't hesitate to tell me how to make it. She's doing a whole event about food, and she like, nigga, pull up, and I'll have people come and get their dogs groomed. And I'm just like, nigga, you're having a food truck.
Yeah, it's a
pop-up.
conflict of interest.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like you having a food truck pop up and you want me to pull up with a truck? She like, yes. And I'm not taking no for an answer. So I'm just like, she's like, I'm gonna put you on the flight. So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? She's a real one. So I'm just like, I don't know how this gonna go, but I like you know, I'm gonna be there.
Hey, it could work though. If she doing stuff like that, we got a boy who do like he set up little stuff, game trucks, and you know, he do a lot. He set up events like that to where it's all different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she could structure, y'all could be on to something, put some stuff together.
That's a whole block party right there is what it sounds like.
Party. So yeah, and that's on the 26th. So that's gonna be my first time doing something like that. So that's gonna be getting my feet wet. But one thing that I do want to do, because I'm big on rescues. Like I'm not gonna say like I hate breeders or nothing like that, but I dislike people who breed dogs. There's so many dogs in shelters, and then you know, like I always wanted to go pull up to a shelter free of charge and just show some love, give them nice little haircuts and baths, so that people will want to take them home. Like I want to do shit like that. Like I don't really care about doing like puppy events or nothing. I'm all about the rescue game. So it's like I want to do shit like that because that's where my heart is at. But once I figure it out,
people invest in you. You need to push that narrative. People invest in you with that because people like to invest in things that a lot of people they invest in things that have some type of story behind it or have some type of
purpose,
message, and some type of a point of doing things. You know, it's not just all profit. It's just I'm really doing this for this is my heart. You know what I'm saying? You got to push that.
If you can get that's the heart, you can get their pocket sure.
Hell
yeah, because people spend their money depending on how they feel and how they like. Exactly. Oh, I connected with this. I enjoyed this. Exactly. I fuck with the message that they convey. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna pour my money into that because I like the product I got, and on top of that, it's going somewhere good.
Exactly.
So
He's hitting the money. He's hitting the fucking money. Money
that's
is
the type of consumer I am anyway.
Yeah. All right, you got any more questions, Vic? Because if we don't got any more questions, we can jump into the speed run because we had her for a minute. You know, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's cool. Since you was talking about the breeding, just this is gonna relate to speed round a little bit. We'll kind of pivot into that as I ask this. So I've been seeing stuff on the news when you're talking about breeding and stuff like that about Frenchies and stuff like that. How you feel about that? Because that dog is like low-key not even supposed to exist, and then they're like difficult to take care of. Like
they aren't supposed to exist. A lot of these dogs around here aren't supposed to exist. A lot of them, but I mean, they're cute dogs. Some of them have great temperaments or whatever, but majority of the ones that I've been around, I've groomed, they all have health problems.
Exactly.
Because like you said, they're not supposed to exist. So it's a complicated list. Some of them just suddenly die, and it's crazy. I had a client who was in Italy on vacation and came across a shop that was selling them and imported 3 of them. $13,000 for 3 of them.
Damn, she got it.
One of them died 3 months later.
Yeah.
The dog was fine, so yeah, I don't have a problem with a breeder who's breeding an actual breed. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop trying to.
Hey, them dogs, they technically can't even have kids. They have to like do a surgery to get the baby out the puppies out. When the puppies are born, they have to you have to have an incubator and all that just for the puppies to survive because they have all these problems, like she said. They don't have a long lifespan. All the above, and these dogs are like prize dogs. Like they said, I think German Shepherds and Frenchies is like the most expensive and most sought after dogs right now.
No, it will be a doodle or a Bermudoodle.
A doodle, a Bermudoodle.
A doodle or a Bermudoodle. So a doodle is either a Labradoodle, which is a Labrador Retriever and a Poodle mix, or a Golden Doodle, which is a Golden Retriever and a Poodle mix.
Crazy.
And is that breeding or are those natural breeds?
Okay, the doodle it's a made up dog. Okay. The guy did it years ago because his friend was blind and allergic to dogs, and poodles are hyperallergenic and retrievers are great guide dogs. So he tried to create a dog that his friend could use, and he was successful. Cool. But they're dumbass dogs. They're dumb. They're dumb.
There's a butt.
Yeah, I love them, but oh my god, they're dumb. They have. If you just imagine Africa, the African continent hair, like everybody in African hair on a dog. That's why no groomer likes doodles, because they got the nappiest hair, bro. Oh, they got some sub-Saharan African hair. So them curls be so tight, bro.
Oh, you need them sheep. You need them sheep, huh? You need them sheep clippers, huh?
Man, nah, I'm gonna develop a relaxer for dogs, and that's how I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be the Madam CJ Walker of dog perm, and I'm gonna create a relaxer, bro.
That'll work though.
Yeah, we need to clip that. Keep that secret.
Yeah. Yeah, clip it. Just say that for us. But yeah,
yeah, bro, that's a good idea. Because the hair is so similar, so you don't really need to change much up, but just throw some dog shit on a fucking label, you might be good.
Bro.
You know?
Yeah, we clipping this one for sure.
Oh God.
Take the same ingredients and throw a dog on the label. You might be good.
All right, we're gonna jump in the speed round now, man. This speed round is low key all over the place. Okay. So, Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z. Ain't even gotta think about it.
Okay, easy work. I'm gonna let that be where it is. Kendrick or J. Cole?
J. Cole.
J. Cole. I like that. Biggie or Tupac?
Oh my God.
These are
Pac.
Pac, respectable. NWA or Wu-Tang?
NWA. I have never heard a Wu-Tang song besides Cream.
Yeah, we from the West Coast, so yeah.
Wu-Tang is good though. If you hear some of their stuff,
I heard. Nice. They nice. I mean, I'm a Method Man, Redman fan. I had they CDs, but I ain't never had a Wu-Tang.
I don't know why the West Coast.
Wu-Tang is lyrical, all lyrics.
All right, here we go. We're gonna keep it going. Death Row or Bad Boys?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with the Row.
Okay. Nicki Minaj or Cardi B?
Oh, that is terrible because it's Barty Gang all day. But because Nicki came first, I gotta go with Nicki, because if it wasn't for Nicki, there would be no Cardi.
Yeah,
but
pretty legendary.
Just know more Cardi songs than Nicki, so that's just it. That's it. Yeah. This is how it's gonna go. But I respect the queen. I respect the queen because she bar for bar top of the list. So
this next one, I think everybody's picked the same answer for it.
Oh,
Lil Baby or Da Baby?
Da Baby. The fuck?
You the first one.
You flip-flopped on it. Everybody was saying Lil Baby. You the first one to say Da Baby.
I don't like Lil Baby. That motherfucker sound, he look retarded. First of all, sorry. I'm so sorry to say that because it's always recorded.
All right, I got a good one for you now. This might take a minute. Trina or Lil Kim? Kim?
Kim.
She answered that fast.
Kim. Trina, what? The only song I know from Trina is Look Back at It. Get the fuck out of here. That ain't nothing.
That's a banger. All right, Monica or Mary J. Blige?
Oh, I hate you because that's not even a good matchup. But MJB, but Monica's my bitch.
Yeah, I don't be into the female singers as much as I should be, but I tried to throw them in there. I tried to
said Monica or Brandy. That would have been a better one.
Who you got for the top singer right now?
No, I like that. I like that.
The top singer right now?
Uh-huh.
Like that's currently out or like
what? Currently out active because it is people like Rihanna that's kind of like above, like
Because I was about to say I'm a member of the Beehive president because ain't nobody better than Beyonce. But right now, her.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Man, she's dope. She's talented as fuck. She dope.
Yeah, I think I would choose what's that girl name? She not. I don't know if she's current. I want to say SZA, but I was gonna say I say SZA most current, but the other girl, the light skinned one,
Janae,
LMA.
Oh, LMA. Nah, she ain't had nothing in like 3 years.
Yeah, she kind of fizzled out a little bit.
Yeah, she might not count. SZA the one out right now.
SZA only got a single out. She ain't had no album out either. That's why I said her. Her is nominated.
Okay. We're gonna keep this going. Top 3 comedians all time.
And you be with the comedians too. I remember you used to watch them. We was little. Used to be watching in your room.
Can I let it laugh? All time comedians. Oh man, off the top of my head, Bernie Mac, of course.
We on the same page.
Gotta go with Bernie. Shit. I love him, but Earthquake. I don't know if y'all know of him.
The fat dude.
Yeah, fat bald dude. No, not Lavelle Crawford. No, Earthquake. He kind of like he always wears suits.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think
he's super big. Yeah,
he's not super fat.
He not. Yeah. I probably have to about Lavelle Crawford.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you think what? Y'all think about Lavelle Crawford? No, that's Lavelle Crawford. Earthquake is not a fat dude. He got a belly.
I heard that name before though.
But he's he's been around for years and he's super funny. And oh shit. I'm probably gonna lose some stripes for this. But it's a 2-way tie between Jerry Seinfeld and Ellen DeGeneres. So I gotta throw my white people
got
in
some
there.
hitters. I don't know about Ellen.
Hey, Ellen is.
She's funny.
Bitch, that bitch is fucking hilarious. I got 5 because Wanda Sykes is up there too. Because Wanda is fucking jokes.
Nice. But she get overlooked a lot.
But she's jokes. But yeah, those are my top comedians. Yeah, they're my top.
This one might be harder than the last one. Top 5 movies. I gave you 5 movies. Top 5 movies.
Yeah.
5 movies.
Yeah.
Okay, quick.
We used to watch plenty.
Cinema.
The Color Purple.
Oh, heavy. She started heavy.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
Oh yeah, slapper.
Oh shit.
We used to watch that one a lot.
A lot, yes, exactly. Fuck. What is it?
We going white boy or we going black?
It's probably going white boy because I'm thinking Super Bad. Because I know that movie by heart, so I just Super Bad got to be there. Harry Potter. Anyone. It doesn't matter which one.
You threw the Harry up there. You be on Hulu watching Harry Potter marathons.
Oh, nigga, off top, you know me. And The Holiday.
The Holiday? Is that the one with Queen Latifah?
Christmas.
No, that's Last Holiday.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite movies, but top 5, The Holiday. It's a white movie. Sorry.
Okay.
Hey, Kiki naming the Good Vibes movies.
She want to watch a movie with some hot cocoa.
Yeah, she want to
They
smoke.
have my Christmas movies. You already know.
Smoke. She want to vibe. She want to cuddle. She want to be under the covers and relax.
I already know. Female
That's
all
all
day.
type shit.
This the last one right here. Top 5 singers. I'm trying to get my R&B list right.
Top 5 singers. Okay, are we doing male and female or in general? Because that's not fair.
Whatever you trying to, whichever way you
I say let's do top 5 females.
Top 5 female.
Okay.
All right. Number 1. Man, it's just only because I love her, but not okay. I'm gonna just rate it from vocal ability because that's what I rate everything on.
There you go.
Number 1, Whitney Houston.
Of course.
Greatest voice of all time.
That was have you seen I watched that when she sang the American anthem. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
I watch. Me and my dad watch her videos all the time.
Man,
all the time.
I want to give you chills and you only watching the video.
She's amazing. Number 2, Stephanie Mills. Again, that I'm a huge
number 2 again.
Stephanie Mills.
Okay.
Okay, nobody hit notes like her. Number 3, Miss Tina Marie. That Portuguese bitch can sing. Number 4 is Beyonce, of course. She's number 1 in my book, but as far as vocals, she a little bit low on the list.
Yeah, you was like Beyonce.
You know, my bitch. And number 5, Gladys Knight.
Okay, that was good. That was good. You really picked vocalists. That's what's up.
Yeah, you was not playing with that list. That's like Kanye choir right there. You picked some heavy.
That's why I said you want to do male or female, because the male, I got my Teddy Pendergrass, I got my Luther, I got my Freddie Jackson, I got my Kevin Campbell. Okay, like I can, I got my Jaheim. Yeah, they be blowing.
You got a nice
I've been listening to all 90s music, man, because I ain't been catching up to this new R&B. Like a couple songs here and there, I'll be like fire. But other than that,
it's not as much of it back then.
They not in love no more. Nobody love nobody. Yeah. Like when you listen to even 90s music, the 80s, the 70s, you really felt what they were singing, even if you ain't never been in love before. Like I would listen to these breakup songs and be like, damn, I wonder if I'm ever gonna feel like that. And then when I went through a breakup and I would play one of them songs, I think it would be, maybe because I'm a female, but I would be crying like, oh my God, that's how I
right
feel.
There every time.
Yeah, you be needing that. You be needing that though.
But it's like a good feel, because even now, some of the music that's out now is relatable, but it's more depressing. It's not like I could get over this type feeling. It's not expressing. It's like I'm gonna dwell in this moment and this is how it is and blah.
Because that was the beauty of it. Because it would hit you, like they would express how you feeling perfectly, but then like you gonna get over it. Like just mellow out, listen to this a few more times. But like this new shit, it be having you feeling like, yeah, fuck life, nigga. Like,
all my friends are dead. Then the nigga said, I don't want to be alive. I just want to die today.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, bro?
He said, yeah, nigga, fuck life.
You niggas need to chill out. I don't be with all that, man.
Chill out, chill, bro.
Yeah, chill, bro. Like, even the students at the school, they be trying to show me new songs. I'll be like, nah, I ain't with it. Like, that shit,
I can't do it.
Garbage.
Yeah, they tap into the wrong emotions.
They do. And I mean, my niece, I be trying to like, you shouldn't listen to that. Like, don't listen to that. She be like, why? I be like, because he has like 8 kids and herpes, doesn't he? Like, don't listen to that. Like,
You
What is
gotta
he
really pay
saying?
attention to these goofy niggas, man. These niggas is regular people out here, just talking crazy for
Rapping,
nothing.
just talking crazy, and these kids eat it up. And my homeboy worked at the Staples Center and said when NBA YoungBoy had his concert at the Staples Center, he was like, it was 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds dressed just like them, and they rapping every lyric with their parents like right there. And he even he worked there. He just like, y'all think this shit cool? Like, look at your son. Like, y'all think like
Yeah, that should be crazy to me.
bulletproof vest. Like,
My man
the
up
fuck?
there with an undershirt, some pants 3 sizes too small, and his drawers hanging out, and they like, this shit fly, smoking a cigarette.
Like a black dog.
He do be having
Like a black dog.
Yeah, he be.
That little nigga be smoking his cigarettes.
But he's smoking like a black dog. That nigga be like,
with the long ass ash, like if you don't fucking.
That's a real ghetto ass little boy.
that's a country ass. I'm surprised he don't chew tobacco. That nigga so country.
Yeah, man.
I love the way he talks though, cause I love New Orleans accents. Like I love people I love their accent. So when he have his videos, I be like, yeah, I know he's gonna be screaming at the phone, but I like his accent. Let me listen.
Yeah. I like that little country shit too. That shit smooth. You know what I'm saying? Shit remind me of ATL or something.
He's a, one thing, even though he's all these things, he's a smart man as far as his business model and how he's working it. Only thing he fucked out was signing with Atlantic. They terrible if you ain't smart about your shit.
Yeah.
You gotta be smart about it. Yeah. They took advantage of him because he was a kid.
Yeah, he was for sure a child.
Yeah, he's a kid. Y'all took advantage of him. Poor kid. But other than that, nigga, he doing his shit, and he should get props for that.
Absolutely.
He doing better than me.
Nigga, he doing way better. I ain't got no kids, and I can't do what he do. Like I ain't got no motherfucking kids. I wish I could wear some pants 3 sizes too small. I couldn't get these motherfuckers around my calves. They one size too small.
Shit, he can't neither.
Already, huh?
Huh?
I said he got hella baby mamas already, huh?
I know he got like 8 or 9 kids or some shit crazy like that.
How did he get to that number so fast? This nigga only
like 16, 17 or something like that. How old is he?
19.
He grew up a little bit, huh?
19. I think he had 3 bitches pregnant at one time. That's just nasty.
Yeah.
But he like Nick.
We're gonna wrap it up, nigga, because we ain't gonna hold you too much longer. My last question for the speed round: what's the go-to snack? Top number 1 go-to snack.
We gonna ask a fat girl what's her number 1 go-to snack.
Cheetos, because we doing the weed and shit with the munchies and all that. You know, we got Cheetos, we got ice cream, we got what's the go-to?
Sour Patch watermelon.
Patch.
This nigga Vic love them Sour Patches too.
You know what I love? Them Sour Patches that's like weed though. Them motherfuckers taste just like Sour Patches, but they better.
Bro, those are dangerous.
Yeah,
I
you be
ate
passed
a
out.
whole pack. I never pass out on an edible. I just eat everything in sight. I can be so fucking hungry. Like, oh, it'd be so bad. I just be like, you fat bitch. You don't need to eat all of that shit, but I eat it anyway.
Yeah, you thinking I ain't gonna finish this and eat all that shit.
I just came back from a trip to Morongo, nigga, and I bought the little liquid THC because I haven't been drinking. So I'm like, I'm gonna just buy the little liquid THC. It's 1,000 milligrams, the strongest shit in there. I'm gonna make sure I'm high, nigga. I must have put that little shit in my system, nigga. We went to a fancy ass restaurant, nigga. I'm ordering fucking escargot and all type of shit, nigga. And then after we leave there, right? Cause I'm so high, we go to a little cake factory, nigga. I'm buying cakes, nigga. And then after that, nigga, we go to Panda Express, nigga. I'm just like, that's really hungry, nigga. I had to wake up. I'm like, I gotta use the little gym in the hotel, nigga, because we did way too much last night.
Yeah, my birthday right around the corner too. I'm finna head to San Francisco. I finally made my mind up. I'm going to San Fran.
We should all do something together, man. Shit, cause
Yeah,
I'll be
come on
shit.
out, man. It's 24th, man. It's coming.
We
Y'all got
should do
the time.
something.
Tap
We
in.
ain't hung out in a minute.
Yeah,
Man,
nigga.
family too distant. Hey,
We
niggas,
should piece up, get an Airbnb.
have y'all tapped in with y'all grandma?
Yeah, I just heard she had a stroke. I was trying to go up there, but that was like, you can't go up there if you don't have like the COVID shit and all that.
Nah, they releasing her from the hospital on Saturday, but she's still messed up.
They released her or they're releasing her?
They're releasing her.
Oh, okay. On this Saturday?
She got
Yeah.
the palsy where it's like half her body is like still like numb and shit.
And her speech is still messed up, and she's still like, I would say it's like low key dementia, but the doctors did all those tests and they said that it's not. But she be like going in and out of moods where 1 minute she be happy and then the next minute she be wanting to fight, then she be crying. It's like a whole slew of shit.
Hold on real quick. Vic, do the exit real quick and then we're gonna end the recording.
Yeah, you're right. HNIC, check it out, we checking out. You know, do it like
time. Oh, Kiki, let the people know where they can find you at.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram, Facebook at What the Fluff LA. That's WTFLA. And yeah, or you can check me out on Whoopi Gold Paws Instagram and Whoopi Gold Paws Facebook.
Excellent. HNIC signing out. Till next time, peoples.
Peace, love, and soul.